strong, stable, and built for comfort. The staysail schooner Utopia is a masterpiece of engineering and design, built by Fred Peterson and his world-renowned boatworks right here in Sturgeon Bay. Utopia was launched in 1946. Fred Peterson went on to sail her around the world, twice. It is the first time she's graced her native waters since 2016, where she had long been a fixture sailing the waters nearby. The Chicago to Mackinac race, or moored out from the point off of Utopia Circle in Sturgeon Bay. She's here along with other iconic vessels as part of the 2025 Tall Ships Festival, each with its own unique history of voyages, missions of peace and exploration. It seems fitting that she'll be moored along the wall of the Door County Maritime Museum just a stone's throw away from where her keel was laid, and prepares for the onslaught of deck tours and sailaways in celebration of the annual confluence of Maritime Week, the Wooden and Antique Boat Show, and National Coast Guard Week, here in Wisconsin's only official Coast Guard city, Sturgeon Bay. The historic John Purvis sounds the start of one of Maritime Week's most anticipated events, the Sikaflex Build-A-Boat Challenge and Boat Race, where two-person teams design and build a vessel, all using the same limited materials with a limited time, using only Sikaflex maritime adhesive to hold it all together. Whichever team can paddle their vessel around a course on the bay in the shortest amount of time without sinking is declared the winner. This event always draws a huge crowd. And of course, what would a wooden and antique boat show be without, well, wooden and antique boats? Every year, more than 50 boats from all over the country make their way to this event. From canoes to kayaks, inboards to outboards, some in the water, some on trailers. There are old guys in small boats, even smaller handcrafted model boats, a museum-built boat you can win in a raffle. There's even a car boat. But what draws people to the water's edge by the thousands are the tall ships. I was lucky enough to capture all four of them, making their way out to the mouth of Sturgeon Bay for the highly anticipated Parade of Sail. Leading the way, the 157-foot Pride of Baltimore II, a 1988 topsail schooner and globe-trotting goodwill ambassador from Baltimore, Maryland. In her 37 years, she has sailed more than 275,000 miles to more than 200 ports and 40 countries. The ships are making the 6-mile journey out to Sherwood Point, where Sturgeon Bay meets the Bay of Green Bay. Next in line, the 125-foot Liberty Clipper from Rhode Island is typical of the type widely used during the 18th and 19th centuries and known to be among the fastest sailing vessels of their day. Some were used as privateers during the War of Independence and the War of 1812. Hot on her heels is the fully restored When and If, currently out of Key West, Florida, and built in 1939 for World War II hero General George S. Patton, who intended to sail it around the world. When the war is over, and if I live through it, he famously said. But his vision was unfulfilled, as Patton was killed in a car accident in Germany shortly after the war ended. Last out of the gate, Utopia. She calls Manitowoc her home now, just down the lake a bit. But in the hearts of many, she will always be part of Sturgeon Bay's glorious maritime history. Passing Potawatomi State Park, they all begin to hoist their cloth. It's showtime. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you down the road.